Malachi 1 and 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build at desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the borders of wickedness.
The land of wickedness. Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, the Lord will magnify from the borders of Israel.
See? Yep.
A son honoreth his father, and a servant his master.
All right, you stop right there. The point is, read that verse above that.
Yeah, verse 5. Okay. And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say.
Our eyes shall see, and we shall say. Go ahead.
The Lord will magnify from the borders of Israel.
The Lord's power was magnified above the from the border of Israel. Right? That meaning that the Lord's power was shown in the earth, in wherever place he wanted it to be shown, you know. And we're gonna show our children. All right, y'all got anything?
Yes. Say we gonna. Jeremiah 18:5. Job 18:5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the sparkle of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be darkened in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of the strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast to a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare.
Right, it say cast into a net by his own feet, man. Because the Lord gave him the knowledge to make those thermonuclear missiles, man. Now everybody else got them, man. Now everybody else got the knowledge, man. He came up with the bomb. Now everybody else got the bomb, man. So he casting his own net, man. His own little trap, man. Like I said before, man, that bastard would have been smart. He should have been the only one with the missile. He shouldn't have let everybody get the knowledge of the thermonuclear missile, man. And he could have just ruled with that, man. Let's just show you how the Lord works, man. Because not everybody got the thermonuclear missile, man. And that's why they so scared about Iran getting missiles, man. Because they know the prophecies of the Bible, man. You think they don't watch us, man? You think for one second they don't watch us, man. So they actually scared straight, man.
Hey, I got a testimony, bro.
They're scared.
We went to BAM, all right? We went to BAM. I think it's called abbreviation. It's BAM. It's called Books in the Mall.
Oh, okay.
In the mall, right?
Yeah.
So, we went there to go buy a 1611 Bible. For him, he's gonna buy a Bible, but it was too much, all right? So we went to where they had the Bibles and the books about the Bibles, the
Bible books,
the books and shit.
Yeah.
So we went to the books and we went to the Zordafans, the new Zordafans book.
It's fucked up.
It don't say nothing about.
I seen it.
It don't say nothing about Ham, not the father of the Negroes, man. They just totally took that shit out.
Right.
They took it all. It said something totally different.
Yep.
So like the brother's saying, they do watch this, man. That's how I know that this is the truth, you know? Stuff like that, the Lord shows to you. Right. He lets you see for yourself. We read that shit.
Yeah, right.
I said, let me pull up this order, man. Let's see what they're gonna say in this order, man. You know? So I told somebody, and that's why I'm never gonna get rid of my Zordafans book, man. You know? Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. You
Go ahead. You can finish. Go ahead. That's great. But niggas like that gotta die, man. Because he's scoffing on the Lord. Look. Scoffing. Scoffing. Oh, I hope this car runs off the fucking highway. Scoffing with an Edomite in the car.
steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. The grin shall take him by the heel. The gin shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him.
Trap. The Lord set up the white man in the trap. All right. You know that?
The snare is laid for him in the ground.
But how is that? Through his Federal Reserve, through his banks. All right. As a matter of fact, somebody give me that in James 5. His banks, white man's banks, the super rich. All right. Because they made all these banks of usury, and they manipulated countries to be servants to them. And all that wickedness that you did in deceiving these nations is gonna come right back on you, man.
Yeah, I got that one precept to that, bro.
Instead of destroying what you want destroyed, basically you want to build your new world order. The Lord is gonna straight bring a destruction that's gonna leave your ass in shambles and slavery, man.
Yep.
Instead of you wanting your enterprise to go through. You know, go ahead.
Jeremiah 50:24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken.
Yep.
O Babylon, thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught,
5.
because thou hast striven against the Lord. Did you got it?
Yeah, James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be your witness against you. Go to now, ye rich men.
Go to now, ye rich men. It's talking about the super elite, all right? The Rothschilds, all right? The Bilderbergs, them people that's billion to trillionaires, man. Go ahead.
Weep and howl.
Weep and howl. Go ahead.
For your misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Now, your riches is corrupt. It's talking about your Federal Reserve, all right? All that shit you set up with these false banks, all right? Go ahead.
And your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you.
I mean, your gold and silver ain't gonna be able to deliver you from the hell that's coming, all right, to this earth by Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Go ahead.
And shall eat your flesh as the fire,
Yep.
as were fire.
Yep.
Ye shall heap treasures together as the last days.
Now, you're in the last days. You're heaping treasures for the last days. Go ahead.
Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud. Crieth and carried of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord.
Because really, it ain't talking about the goddamn slave masters on the fucking plantation.
Right.
It's talking about them fucking Jews, man. Them super elite. They was the ones that was over the slave trade, man. Go ahead.
Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cities of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
Sabaoth, the Lord of war, right? The Lord of hosts, the Sabaoth, the hosts.
Right.
It's like
Ye have lived in pleasures on the earth and been wanton. Ye have mourned. It's like ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you. Be patient, therefore. That's it.
Where'd the monster go? You got something? Went home.
gotta go do something. Do something.
Terrors. No, the snare is laid for him in the ground, they trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, man. Don't nobody trust in this so-called white man's country. They don't trust in his banks no more. They got people that's being given tickets for putting American flags and shit on their property, you know? But this man is coming to an end. There ain't no confidence in his tabernacle no more, man. Go ahead.
It shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his.
Yeah, it should dwell in his tabernacle because this is none of his. Because he got this place by rape, robbery, slaughter, man. Go ahead.
And brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation.
Yep.
His roof shall be
Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation.
missile residence.
This is talking about missiles. All right. The nukes. Go ahead.
His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street.
All right, that's enough. Give me Job. In fact, give me Job 30.
30 and what? 30 and what?
30 and it's a certain point I want you. Hold on. Job 30.
Job 30 and 8. Job 30 and 8. There were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And now I am their song, yea, I am their byword. They abhor me, they flee far from me and spare not.
Because the average so-called white man don't believe in God, man. Get that point over again?
There were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
And they were viler than the earth. The ways of Esau is vile, man. He's a vile, base man.
Hey, that's why he sold his birthright, man.
Yep.
He believe in the Most High.
In fact, give me Psalms 14.
Exactly why he sold his birthright, man.
And him selling his birthright is the main reason why he's acting the way he's acting today, man. The way he carries himself on the earth, you know? Not believing in God making in fact, they got a thing now where the French, they tested the Monsanto corn, they tested the GMO corn, and they gave the corn the rats tumors and shit, you know? They gave the rats tumors. They tested the GMO corn on the rats, and the rats got tumors.
So what it's doing to the humans?
So what is it doing to the people, right? Whatever else he got is doing to the people, man.
This motherfucker's the devil, man.
Go ahead.
Psalms 14 and 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men, to see if there were any that did understand it and see God. They are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity of no knowledge? Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Who eat of my people as they eat bread?
All right, that's all.